Hello, friends. Welcome to the Nextel Halftime Report. Jim Nance from our NFL Today studios in New York, and Mike, Randy, and Jerry are alongside a couple of audiences coming in right now, including the Broncos Chargers audience. Chargers jumping right out with that turn.
Rodney Jenkins takes it, runs 88 yards, makes a guy miss right there, and then just opens up the burners. And this is a guy, Jim, who rushed for, somebody told me, 619 yards in high school.
In one high school game. That's a national record, 618 and 7 touchdowns. Meanwhile, Arizona and Kansas City.
Kansas City's dominated this game, 237 yards offense, but 8 penalties have held them with 3 field goals.
Carter, 43-yard touchdown catch. Kylie Wong with an interception return for the Vikings.
This whole thing is Vikings. There's a lot of streets in Minnesota named after this game. One way, one way, one way. It's all Vikings.
Earlier today, 6 of 8 road teams won, but not in this case right here. The Ravens fall to 3-3.
They get up, but right off the bat, they go James Jackson, 11 yards per touchdown. And then watch this throw by Couch. This is about as good as you can do it. Picture-perfect pass to wide receiver Morgan. And they go up at this point 24-6 over the world. Baltimore Ravens.
New Browns over the old Browns. While Pittsburgh's 4-1, tied for the best record in the AFC with the Raiders.
How about Jerome Bettis right here hitting Tooman for a touchdown? Bonnie Bernstein asked him about that passing form.
It was horrible, and you know, Coach Malarkey, the offensive coordinator, told me, "Hey, I don't care. We're gonna run it. You got to make that pass because it's gonna be a touchdown." But it was, you know, it worked to perfection.
Steelers had 10 sacks in that game. Meanwhile, the Titans win it on a Nedney field goal. The Lions, the only winless team in the NFL.
And Charlie Batch, the guy that they benched, 338 yards, 3 touchdowns. Why didn't they keep playing him the whole year?
They tied it with 1:18 to go. McNair drove them down, had a big scramble set up. Nedney from 45 for the winner. He kicked 4 field goals, and Tennessee wins late for the 2nd straight week. Meanwhile, Mike, how about the Bears?
Jim Miller had a pretty good day, but here's a guy who had a great day. Anthony the A-Train Thomas. This is only one score. He gained 188 yards rush run, 22 carries.
Bears' first shutout since '93. Patriots clobber the Colts for the 2nd time in 3 weeks. Here he is, David Patton. You're not going to believe this day he had. First on the end around, Jerry.
End around sweep. Watch him jump inside the numbers. Goes to the boundary. General Patton for his first touchdown. This one he does it rushing.
And this right here, 91 yards, the longest pass play in Patriot history.
And that's by Tom Brady. Number 2 for General Patton on the reception.
Just got a big contract a few weeks ago and certainly paying off here today. And here's the triple. He had run for 1, caught 1, and now he's going to throw 1.
Look at this pass. Moving the quarterback. Good spiral.
It was one of those days, man. Everything was just clicking. Team gave me an opportunity to make some plays. I felt like I kind of let the team down early on in the season. The first 5 games wasn't really making an impact. And today, I think I was able to come out and do what I thought I was going to every game.
Patton, he did it all. You saw it. He caught a 2nd touchdown later in the game. Meanwhile, the Rams, the only unbeaten team in the league, 6-0 for the 3rd straight year.
Watch Ozakim coming around here, going to take the handoff, but he's going to do the option, the Trung candidate. After the game, Jill Arrington talked to Mr. Candidate.
195 yards, 2 touchdowns, pretty good way to come out.
Oh, yeah, for my first start, you know, I was just a little anxious, a little nervous. I was just trying to settle down and get in the flow of the game, and Lord willing, it worked out for me.
Rams next week will take on the team that knocked them out of the playoffs last year. Perhaps the Saints. Looking ahead today, Ricky Williams held only 51 yards on the ground.
This has got to be a big disappointment down in New Orleans. But here you go, Chris Chandler. I said he'd hit somebody deep. And there he does. He hits Sean Jefferson for a touchdown here. 39 yards, and that puts them up at that point 17-10.
Falcons now 3-3. Panthers all-time 0-6 against the Redskins, who win it in overtime.
Well, Brett Conway hits this one from 23 yards. Good for Brett Conway, because with 36 seconds left in the relation, he missed a short one. That also would have won the game for the Redskins.
Second half is coming up next. Thanks for being with us on the Nextel Halftime Report. CBS News, America on Guard, straight ahead. Thanks for being with us.